all, Slayton with Future Marine here in Hot Springs, and today we're going to do a quick walk around on our 2018 XT22. This is a new model in the XT series for this year. It's 22 feet in length. It's a really good looking boat. The style of this boat is something that you're going to look at for your crossover style of boat, so something that's really good at wakeboarding, something that's really good in surfing. It can do all the water sports that your families want to get out and do. Some of the features that I want to point out on this boat is going to be the warranty, the surf system, the engine, the model itself, the new design dash, and the Clips audio speaker system. Back here at the back of our boat, this is our Gen 2 surf system, and there's three different things that play into that to make this the Gen 2. First is going to be our surf tabs on each side and our center plate here to make up the tabs, then our dash system, the computer system that runs everything, and then the ballast tanks. So those three things tying together to make our Gen 2 surf system. One thing that's unique with this surf system is each tab is designed specifically for the size of the boat and the port or starboard side. So this tab, if you were to put this on a different model of boat, isn't going to work and give it the optimal thing. So MasterCraft has done a really good job of spending the time that it takes to make sure that this boat puts off the best wave possible at any given. Back here at the swim platform, I wanted to point out a couple of cool features here. Every boat this year is going to have this 50th year anniversary badge for 2018. So MasterCraft's been in business making boats for 50 years now. These aluminum grab handles on each side are really nice for anybody getting up off the swim platform and moving to the inside of the boat. So they're easy to grab and pull yourself up. Back here we have our walkthrough, which I've got this pad here right now, which I'll pull up here in a second. But we've got our Clips audio transfer remote, so anybody wanting to change the song or turn the music up when they're back at the cove, you can do that right here without having to climb to the inside of the boat. Our center walkthrough right here is just underneath this, so this pulls off just like that to be able to walk through the center of the boat, and you can put that right back there to make this whole area back here a big sun pad. On each side we have our flip up seats, which are real nice. It just ease up just like that, so for anybody wanting to sit at the back of the boat, you can lean up back against it like that. It's a real cool spot. Just pull it back and it lays right back down into place. And the upholstery on this boat has got three different colors in it to match the outside of the boat. So we have our white, our black cool feel upholstery, and then we have our green stitching that really ties all this in together. Next, we're going to take a look at the inside of the boat, talk about the dash and some of the other components there. Real quick, I wanted to touch on the engine. This is our exclusive Ilmore engine for MasterCraft boats. This is the 5,000 MPI, which stands for multi-port injection. It's a really good engine. You're going to have a lot of power, really low emissions, and really good fuel economy. And then this specific engine is a 320 horse. Real quick, I wanted to talk about our ZFT4 tower. Got some new styling for 2018 and brand new board racks. So these are really sturdy board racks that'll rotate on the inside and outside. And I've got this on the port and starboard side of the boat. But what's cool about these is they clamp up now, and they're very easy to clamp into place. You just push that button up and down. So very easy to move those around, and they're going to be really solid holding surfboards or wakeboards. Up above me is our Clips audio speakers. I'm going to touch a little bit more about that, but this is something new for MasterCraft for 2018, and again, it's exclusive for MasterCraft. So these Clips audio speakers are really big in the home entertainment sector, but they've made their way into boating. So we're really excited about that, and the quality sound that's going to be behind the MasterCrafts now, and really give the owner some pride about their speakers. This boat with some pretty cool accessories. We've got the courtesy lights on inside the boat right now, and they're green to match the outside of the boat. So within your cup holders and different points around the boat, you're going to have that lit up in green, which will look really good at night, as well as our swim platform lights, which I'll turn these on really quick just to show you. It's shining on the back of our shop there. On the inside of the boat, you've got a tremendous amount of storage. So on our starboard side right here, we have our cooler. So MasterCraft exclusive cooler. So really cool setup there to kind of tie the boat together. Moving around to the back of the boat, we have our flip seat, which just pulls up just like so, and can even lay down flat like that and have an insert to fill this whole area into a big lounger. The seat flips back up like so, and just flips right back over into place. Moving to the port side of the boat, you have this cushion that lifts up, as well as this cushion. And that cushion actually, or this section moves all the way up to the bow. So I can lift this part up. And we call this our coffin storage here. So there's a tremendous amount of room to be able to put anything long in the boat. So if you needed to store, a water ski or any kind of gear like that that's going to take up quite a bit more room, you've got that space there. On want to talk about the Decadence flooring that we got here in this boat. Something quite a bit different than carpet or sea deck. This Decadence is heavier than your other flooring, so it doesn't have anything to fasten it down. So this is really nice if you wanted to remove it from your boat. It's very easy to do that. You don't have snaps in place. This flooring lets water pass through it very easily, so it's not going to retain water and mildew like other flooring would, and so it's much easier to keep clean. And it's very soft to your feet, so during the summertime when you're walking around barefoot, it's really soft. Right here we've got our glove box, which is a real deep recessed area, and there's a light in here as well, so if you're driving around at night, you're able to see inside there very easily to grab your gear. Again, more storage spots here for a cell phone, and you've got this door right here that leads straight to your trash can. So you can just throw your stuff in there real easily. You don't have to have clutter around the boat. Moving forward from there, you have your windbreak. So you can close your windshield over and close this just like this. Lock it into place. Close your windshield over. So if it starts to rain on you when you're out on the lake, or if it's a cold morning, you can close it off and keep the cabin warm. The helm, and I want to talk about some of the features and benefits that MasterCraft's equipped this dash with. So just in front of the steering wheel, we have our regular analog gauges, and we've backlit them in green to match the stitching and match the outside of the boat that really ties all of this together. So your courtesy lights, your dash, as well as some other buttons around the boat are going to be backlit in green to really tie everything together. So up front we have our RPM gauge, our miles per hour gauge, a couple of temperature gauges, as well as our fuel gauge. Just below that we've got our steering wheel, which is tilt. So this is real nice for if you wanted to raise your steering wheel up and down however you feel comfortable. A lot of people will stand up when they're pulling into a dock or something like that, so you've got the ability to do that. To the left we've got our storage spot here, so this is a good spot to store your cell phone or your wallet or any kind of paperwork like that. Moving to the right, we've got our ignition switch, so you turn your key to the on position. All you have to do is push the button and the boat's going to start up. Moving to the right of the steering wheel here, we have our computer screen. This screen is going to control a majority of the features around the boat. This is going to show our gauges compared very closely with what we're going to have in our analog gauges. So we're going to have our speed, our air temp, our water temp, voltmeter, water depth, and things like that. Other than that, you've got the rest of your surf system. So moving forward, pressing the ballast and trim button, we'll be able to see our ballast tanks and where those percentages are going to be at. And then moving to the right, we have our tab settings. So this is going to show where our center tab is and where our surf left and surf right tabs are. Down below that we have our auto launch feature, and this is something exclusive for MasterCraft that we've got here. This auto launch feature will drive the tabs down when you're wanting to take off quicker, when you've got a big load of people in the boat, and this just helps the boat get up on plane much easier. So above that we have our accessory switches, so this is going to be our navigation lights and our courtesy lights and stuff like that. So when I push this button, I'll be able to turn the underwater lights on and off, as well as our docking lights and our courtesy lights and storage lights within the inside of the boat. Moving over to our accessory switches, you have your blower and your bilge pumps. Down at the bottom of that setting, you got your user settings, so this is where you can read engine diagnostics and things like that. Then moving to the right, you have your rider profile. So this is where you're going to have your set speeds. This is where you're going to be able to really hone in on where your rider wants to be set at and be able to select through those switches. Down below that you have your audio system, so your Clips head unit. So this is Bluetooth, and you can have a USB and aux port as well to be able to scroll through that. Very easy to use, very user friendly. A little bit further to the right, this is where you have your regular push button switches, so your navigation lights. You've got your ballast fill settings and then your trim settings as well. So you're able to do a lot of different things here. You're not honed in to just having a screen to work off of or just gauges to work off of. You've got buttons and screens to keep everything working together very nicely. We have our cell phone holder. This is a really cool feature that MasterCraft's added, and it's very easy to slide your cell phone in. So I've even got mine in a case right now, and it's very easy to slide your cell phone in and out and have a good place to keep it stored. Again, you got 12-volt chargers and USB ports, your ignition, your throttle, and some cup holders over here on the side for the driver. Real quick, I want to talk about the MasterCraft warranty. So this boat has got a 5-year Master Care warranty, and that's going to be our 5-year bow to stern warranty, 5 years on the engine, as well as a lifetime structural warranty. What's really nice about that warranty is it's going to cover parts and labor, and it's across the entire MasterCraft lineup. So not just this boats or an X Series, but an NXT or any boat in between is going to be able to have that MasterCare warranty. You can check this boat out at futuremarine.com. Stop by our store here in Hot Springs, as well as Heber Springs and Nashville, Arkansas. Again, my name is Cole Slayton, and thank y'all for viewing.